out of the clear blue sky, my cousin contacted me through Messenger, and I thought that somebody died because I never talked to her. So I did contact her back, and she told me, I found out you have a sister, and her name is Courtney. And I'm like, what? Courtney, where is she? And I just start asking a million questions. She may have taken a genealogy test, but I know that I did not. So I don't know what she's talking about. If Courtney is my sister, that means that my dad cheated on my mom. No one in my family, including my mother, had never heard anything about Courtney. I lost my sister 9 years ago. Losing my sister was like really, really hard. And I still think about my sister like often. I don't want to get too attached to Courtney because I don't want to have that void again. Courtney and I, we were both confused, and I said, guess what? I'm gonna call Karamo. I knew he was gonna come through for me and give me a DNA test, and he did, and that's why we're here today.
Oh, I'm glad she did call me. Everyone, we'll talk to Gloria shortly. But first, help me welcome Courtney to this show so we can hear her side of the story. Hey, Courtney, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you, Karamo.
Good. So how did you find out that you may have a sister?
Well, let me tell you about my side of the story.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a cousin who knows that I wanted to do a family tree. So she sent me for my birthday one of those genealogy tests.
Yes.
So I took the test, mailed it off. I waited for it, but in the meantime, I started my tree. I started my mother's side, I started my father's side. My mother's side went smooth. My father's side didn't go so smoothly. They kept asking me for hints. Go, what about another hint? What about, I'm like, what's going on with that? But I dismissed it.
Yeah.
And so I waited for the test. So 3 or 4 weeks later, the test came back. And to my surprise, they said I could possibly have a different father.
Whoa.
I grew up with my mother and father. Okay.
Of course.
I grew up with my mother and father.
Here you go.
I never would have thought anything like this at all. So it was in just a state of shock.
Of course, you've been raised your entire life to think one man and one woman were your parents. And then here you are all these years later, and you find out possibly there could be another man that's your father.
Yes. I do have a surviving aunt from my mother's side, and I called her and I said, Aunt, what's going on? Do you know who these people are? Or do you know this name? And she said, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She goes, no, that's my sister. I don't believe you. And no. So I said, okay. So I dismiss it again.
Yeah.
Now I go back to the page after several months because I just wanted it out of my mind. I have a brother and a sister.
Yeah.
And my sister just passed, like Gloria's sister. My sister just passed this year.
Oh my gosh, so sorry.
Thank you. So I go back to the page, and there's a cousin or an aunt, I'm not sure which one, possibly.
Yeah.
And she's saying, and she wrote, actually when I got the results, she wrote, but I didn't go back to it, so it was 2 months old. The message was 2 months old. And then I did explain to her, hey, I'm just not coming back to this page. She asked, who was I? How do you think you're in our family? She just asked a bunch of questions. And so I told her my side, and she said what high school he went to and what high school my mother went to. They're just asking a bunch of questions. And they worked at the post office together, and they went to the same high school.
Oh, wow.
So that makes it seem, that this is true. But we don't know yet, so.
Wow. And so you never questioned your father before?
I've never questioned my father. We had a loving household, a wonderful family. My father has taught me values in life, financial values, family values. He could fix anything. He's just my idol.
Yeah.
So this is just still hard for me to believe and to
digest.
Digest, yes.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. How did you get in touch with Gloria?
So she contacted me on the social media page and said, here's my phone number, call me.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it at first because I wasn't sure if I wanted to start a new family or if it was going to be true or if you just don't think it's true, really.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
So I did contact her. I called her. And then we talked for maybe 20 minutes, and it was a good conversation. It really was a great conversation. Then she said, you know what? I'm going to call my mother. Let me call you back. I want to know if my mother knows about this. And so I said, okay, that's fine. So she called me back, and she said, my mother said she didn't know anything about this. And I said, okay, well, they all went to the same school. That's all we know is that they went to the same high school. Everyone, you know.
Everybody went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Do you want her to be your sister?
You know what? Just thinking, at first, I didn't want any parts of it because I was totally shocked, and it's just unbelievable to me. But this stage in my life, having an extended family would be wonderful.
Yeah, okay. And so, have you ever met her?
I've never met her
Met her in
before.
person?
Never.
Well, everyone, I think it's time to meet Gloria and for you to meet your potential sister.
Okay.
So, Gloria, come on out.
Hi, Courtney. I'm glad we got to. Yeah, you too. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Gloria. Thank you for calling the show. I appreciate that.
Okay, no problem.
So, how did you feel when you first heard about Courtney?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
A cousin of mine actually sent me messenger. Didn't she send you a messenger
Yes, she
too?
did.
Yeah, and so immediately I called her thinking it was some news about some bad family news.
Yeah.
And she told me about Courtney. And I lost a sister, and then later, as she and I talked, I found she lost a sister too.
Yes.
But when I initially got the phone call, I had lost a sister, and the first thing that popped up to me, but I might have another sister. And who wouldn't want to know, you know, if they have a sister?
A sister
or
out there, of
not?
course.
Yeah.
So, what did you find out about your parents when you spoke?
Well, my father is deceased. It'll be 3 years in November, so I couldn't ask him. And I started asking everybody.
Okay.
So, I mean, to the
know you
point,
did.
but they ain't want to answer my call. So, I'm kind of dramatic. So,
Yeah.
I did. I want to know something.
Of course, you deserve the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked, and when I got her name and I looked at her Facebook page, she had on a T-shirt that caught my attention. You know what T-shirt I'm talking
What was the
about?
T-shirt say?
It was a Janet Jackson T-shirt.
Oh, okay. You a big Janet fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I got the same T-shirt.
Okay, so-
So I noticed that first, and I was like, who else will have this T-shirt? You know what I mean? They gotta be my sister.
Okay.
She got on, you know.
And what did your mother say about the situation?
She said she didn't know, and more than anything, I called my my stepmom because if somebody knew, she would know. Because she and my dad have been in each other's lives for 35 years. And you know, sometimes you tell your spouse secrets that you don't tell nobody else.
Yes, of course.
So I figured if anybody knew, my stepmom would know. And she didn't know, but she's one of the ones that said, come, I need to know. My stepmom,
Want to know as well.
yeah, she want to know if she got stepdaughter. Yes.
Yeah. So
she
did
wants
your
to
mother know Courtney's mother?
No, they went to high school together.
But they didn't know each other. They just were in the same
No,
high
I
school.
think I heard you say, which I didn't know, about the post office.
Mm-hmm.
See, and my dad was at the post office.
Okay. Do you think you resemble each other?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah, Because, oh no, girl, look. Oh no. Lord, yeah, I think so.
What do y'all think,
What
the
you
audience? Y'all think they
think?
resemble? Okay.
What you think?
I do.
I do
Okay.
too. Yeah, so.
So I want to be clear. Your dad never mentioned her, never said anything about her.
No, I really, really think that I just can't believe a secret can be kept. Somebody, you know, always somebody gonna tell.
Yeah. But
You
in
know,
this case.
But see, back then too, they didn't have pregnancy tests.
No. And
you
they
know.
kept more secrets back then.
Right, and they
Okay.
kept more secrets because, like now, it's kind of acceptable to be single and have a child. But earlier, you know, in the earlier stages of life, that was like, you know,
Yeah,
not
of
as
course.
acceptable.
So your father, Courtney, How old would you have been? I mean, your parents would have been,
My
potential
mom
parents.
was 21
Okay.
when I was born.
Okay.
So, yes.
So he would have been in his 20s as well.
Yeah, I think your mom, what year was your mom born?
43.
43. Okay, so my mom was born in 43, so they were 2 years apart.
Okay.
Our dad, possible dad and your mom were 2 years apart.
Okay,
'cause
so
he
they
was
were in their
41 and
20s when
she
this
was
would have
40.
happened.
Yeah.
Okay, then. And was your father already married to your mother at that point?
Yes.
Okay, then. So at this point, he's young, married, and so if you were, because I'm trying to figure out like how this secret was kept. It's like, let's not tell anybody that I've had a child on my wife. Possibly. Okay. And both parents were married at the time, right? Because your parents were married.
Yes, they were.
So your parents were married, your parents were married, so that means it would have been an affair, and they were like, nope, let's go back. Got it. Do you think he knew about her at all? Any sense?
You know what? I really don't, because the reason I don't is because my stepmom, he would have been told her.
He would have told her.
And she would have kept it a secret for him.
But now she would have said, well, he passed, so let me tell you the
she
truth.
want me to find out more than anybody, and she just trying to figure it out, and she said, he would have told me this, he would have told me that, and then she started telling me other stuff he told me. And I'm like, dang, because he told me this and he told me that. And I'm like, dang, I ain't even know all that was going on, so, and so I think if anybody knew, it would be myself.
Well, I think it's time to solve this 60-year DNA mystery. So, Gloria, you called the show. You were curious. So this is going to be your truth to open. You ready?
Yes.
So in this envelope is the DNA truth to see if Courtney is your sister. This will tell us if, even though you both lost a sister, if you found a new one. This is y'all's truth to open, not mine, so here you go. Open when you want.
Oh, my goodness. This is like... Oh, my goodness, Courtney. Okay. Can I have her open it with me?
Of course you can, whatever you'd like.
Oh, my God, Courtney, this is... Okay. What we gonna do? Okay.
Okay.
You want to open it?
No,
Go
we can
1,
do it
2,
together.
3. Oh, my God. This
Ready?
is scary.
Here we go.
Ah! Wait a minute! Oh, Courtney! You're lying. Oh!
What is it? Are y'all sisters?
Oh, Courtney! Ain't that something? Oh, this is a blessing. Oh, Courtney, did your children want you to find out if they had
Hold on, hold on. So we gotta make sure, are y'all sisters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, Courtney. Oh, that's a blessing. Come with me. Yeah, mine too. Oh, my God. That is just fantastic. I'm going to call my cousin. I am, and she just popped up. And
She don't call you first, because she...
and then when I called her, I said, well, we going to the show. And she said, oh, I told you. I said, Karamo gonna have to tell you.
Well, like Janet Jackson said, that's the way love goes. And you got your sister now.
This is crazy, girl. Oh my gosh.
I can already see y'all are gonna have a great bond and a great
We
relationship.
love to travel, so we'll be going places.
Yes, oh, that's
We're going to the Super Bowl.
good. Listen, I'm so happy that you came here and you got the
Karamo,
answers.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, you're
And
so
listen,
welcome.
one thing I just have to say is you have an awesome staff.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
yes,
You
do.
Thank
really
you.
do.
Thank you.
So I have
Let me
to
tell you something.
They really work a lot.
The people that work here are the hardest working people ever at Karamo.
Really are.
So thank you so much for saying that.
I just had to acknowledge them because they
you.
really work hard.
Thank you so
and
much.
I love you.
I love you too.
And you know what? I'm gonna say.
Tell me.
It's just out of everybody, pretty much everybody wanted me to find out if she was my sister.
Yeah.
99% of people. But who didn't, the 1%, tell them to tune in from 1 to 2.
Okay.
Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Tune in.
You know what?
Tune in. All right. Listen, everybody. You heard it from Gloria.
Yes,
Tune in, all right?
tune in.
And make sure to come back, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.